Okay, let's start again. No, no, let's not. So basically, yeah, when you've got a sales page, yeah, you're coming onto a sales page, and all you've got is the information on that sales page, and it's hypey as hell, making £369,000 in 5 seconds and hitting this button and go to bed, wake up, and all that. It's just not me. It's not. I can't put my name to that stuff anymore. So I want to turn to like information-based selling and just providing huge value as well. So with that being said, let me show you some information. Let me show you some of this stuff we're talking about. So along with many other issues with people making money online, the biggest, and I touched on this earlier, the biggest number one problem that everybody overlooks when they are like picking some process to make money online, they overlook this massively, yeah? It's competition. People don't look at the competition. They're just looking at the actual process and what it is and how easy it is, how much money will it make them. But they're not looking at the competition. And let's face it, a lot of these products that are being sold at the moment, whether it's like CPA or list building or whatever, like you know which ones I'm talking about. Loads of different ones out there. Yeah, Facebook ads or whatever, There's huge competition out there. You've got experts that are out there and they're doing that. They've been doing it for years. So I want to present something to you that has low competition, okay? Because let's face it, if it's low competition, it's easier for you to get a result from using the same amount of effort, okay? And with this low competition comes a high opportunity as well. So more on that in a bit, yeah? So I mean that sounds like a good opportunity to get into, doesn't it? Low competition, high opportunity. Yeah? Sounds like a no-brainer. So I mean, no matter what this is, whatever it is, it sounds like a no-brainer already because you've got that low competition, high opportunity. That ratio there straight away. Doesn't matter what you've actually got to do, whether you've got to shovel shit or what, it doesn't matter because you've got low competition, high opportunity. You're gonna succeed. So the bit in between what you've got to do does not matter at the moment. So let me explain. What's the one thing that businesses always need? Hit me up in the chat box, guys. Tell me what is the one thing that businesses always need? Any ideas? Leads, traffic, leads, money, customers, yeah. Yeah, customers, leads, yeah. Exactly. Traffic, man. I put it down for traffic, but it's a similar way. I mean, I even like to speak to businesses in saying like sales. I don't say leads because lead is not a sale. A lead is somebody who might want to buy something. Do you know what I'm saying? So even traffic is not a guaranteed sale. When I'm speaking to businesses, I always speak to them about sales. So that actually should say sales, to be honest. But like my next slide says, traffic equals sales. And obviously targeted traffic equals sales. Good quality traffic equals sales as well. So always speak sales. Always say sales, man, when you're speaking to businesses, because that's all they understand. They don't understand all this online traffic, conversions and all this. They don't really understand it. So what I want to talk to you about today is how you can take advantage of local markets. Yeah. And this kind of coincides with what I've been saying about low competition, high opportunities. So let's take a look at this closely. Yeah. You have a near unlimited supply. Okay. So you've got high opportunity, low competition, near unlimited supply. This is sounding better and better already. Would you not agree? You know, there's this model. I'm just so excited about this model, man. It's I think it's something that everybody should get into, yeah. And I'm not just saying that because I'm doing this webinar on here, yeah. But I'm saying that because I've been through the past 6 years about trying to make money online, trying to make a decent amount of money online consistently, yeah. And everyone on this webinar now, I feel, you know what I mean, what it is, man. You know, I feel it, man, because I've been in it myself. But when this came along, yeah, it was just like a no-brainer. You know, high opportunity, low competition, unlimited supply. It's like, what? So as I say, you have very low competition in the marketplace, yeah. Massive amounts of opportunity. So let me explain what I'm talking about here, yeah. So get this around your head, yeah. This is like all the different kind of, well, a certain amount of different niches, yeah. There's billions of them, millions of them, whatever you want to call it. You know, there's niches out there that I would never even known existed. And I'm sure you can understand different niches you would never have even thought of, yeah? So let's just go through some of them. Wedding cake makers, home security, motorhome hire, barbers, bathroom fitters, beauty salons, computer repair, fancy dress hire, dog home boarding, gyms, car hire, burglar alarms, you know, the list just goes on and on and on and on. There's massive amounts of different niches to get into, yeah? So take these massive amounts of niches. I don't know what even figure you would put on that. What figure would you put on that? Anyone, drop it in the chat there if anyone would put a kind of a figure on how many different niches are there out there. I wouldn't even know a figure to start with. Thousands, yeah, unlimited, exactly, man. I wouldn't even know what kind of figure to put on it. Then times that amount, yeah, whatever that amount is, by different areas, okay? So these are different areas in the US, but the US, UK, wherever it is, it doesn't matter. Times it by the amount of different areas. So these are actually, these are states, I believe, yeah. They're different states in the US. So in the UK, it'd be more like cities. So different states, yeah. So times this amount of niches, however many that is, by the amount of states, yeah, or cities, wherever you are. And you're not limited to where you live neither. You know, I can do this in the US, US can do this in the UK, it doesn't matter. Then, whatever that figure is, times this amount by this amount, then times it by this amount, which is keywords. Okay, so let's take carpet cleaning for instance, yeah? Cheap carpet cleaning services, steam clean carpet services, clean carpet stains, carpet cleaners, carpet cleaning. You know, you've got all these different variations of just one niche here, carpet cleaning, you know, everything to do with carpets, commercial cleaning, commercial carpet cleaning companies, you know, so this is just one niche, yeah? So we're taking the carpet cleaning niche, we're picking it out of these whatever unlimited amount of niches we've got here, then we're timesing it by the amount of different states there are, so, and then we're timesing it by all the different keyword variations there are, okay? So we've got, let's say we've got carpet cleaning in Virginia, yeah? And then we've got all the different variations of that. So we've got best carpet cleaners in Virginia, Virginia carpet cleaners, Virginia carpet cleaning, Virginia carpet cleaning services. You know, you've just got all these different variations, and that's just one niche. And as we've just figured out, we've got an unlimited amount of niches. I don't even know what kind of figure to put on. So this is the massive amounts of opportunity. This is the massive amounts of niches that are out there. Unlimited. So just think about that for a second. I don't know if I've explained that correctly. I mean, anyone doesn't understand that, hit me up in the chat box here and let me know. And I'll explain it again, because it's just mind-blowing, that stuff is. Just think about that for a second, how much opportunity you have there. It's crazy. So you've got all them different niches, and you can pick any of them different niches, and you can pick any different areas. And then there's loads of different keywords to go for, because what we're going to do is we're going to go for a particular keyword. Okay? Everything on the internet is driven by keywords. You know that yourself. Everything on the internet is driven by a keyword. Whether it's a web page, whether it's a search, whatever it is. Even videos are driven by keywords. Because, you know, Google can't watch a video. Everything's driven by keywords. So you also must have heard of what I just said, Google as well. Google Maps, to be precise. And this is where I'm going to show you some live data in a minute, yeah, about how we're using Google Maps and how we're using Google Search as well to make this happen. And we're generating business for businesses off Google Maps. Okay, now this webinar is all about virtual businesses. Okay, so I want to go into that about, you know, what a virtual business is and how it will work. But basically, what we're doing here is we're setting up these businesses as if they are a business. Okay, but we're not setting up, you know, bricks and mortar. We're not getting we're not risking. We're like dipping our toe in the water kind of thing. Yet we're reaping all the rewards off it. Okay, so this is Google Maps. Okay, if you're not aware of that, you've got you know, it's typical search for plumbers. This is, and you've got this red part here is the maps. So you will see this activated, and when you do a search on Google and other search engines, Yahoo and Bing and that, and if you have some kind of location on it, well, I think this is plumbers in London. I googled. If you have some kind of location on the end of it, yeah, the maps is activated. Boom, you know, because Google knows that somebody's looking for a local business. Okay, and you know, it presents this map to people so that they can get, you know, a local business, somebody in their area. And these are what we're using, well, one of the things that we're using to generate these massive amount of leads, or sales, should I say. Sorry, I didn't say leads, I say sales. So Ted's saying you don't need to set up a brick and mortar company. No, 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 this is it. This is the beauty of it, yeah. You know, you're basically setting this up virtually. Okay, so I mean, I've got a list on some of the slides there, but you don't need to risk. You can imagine setting up a business. There's heaps of stuff when you set up a business. You've got to incorporate your business first of all. You know, you've got to find yourself an accountant and staff and vehicles, stock, you know, suppliers, all this kind of stuff, man, that is just a headache. This is none of that. So here's an example here of what we're doing with a loft conversion company. Okay, so this is a virtual business that we've set up. Okay, and I don't know anything about loft conversions. I don't know how to do a loft conversion. You know, I don't know anything about it yet. And this is us ranking #1 in the maps. And just think about how much a loft conversion is worth. You know, we're estimating in this area it's £15,000 upwards. That's pounds as well. I don't know what that is in dollars. It's probably $18,000 or something. £15,000 upwards for a loft conversion. And we're sitting here grabbing people who want a loft conversion. Okay, but we don't do loft conversions. We haven't got any like builders that work for us that do loft conversions. Okay. Also, we've got another listing here as well, which is like basically how Google works is, yeah, that somebody comes to Google and I type in, loft conversions, and like the first result will get most of the clicks. The second result will get another proportion of the clicks. The third result will get less of that, and then the rest of it underneath will get I think it's was it 33 first position's 33%, second position 17%, and then the third position like 10%. Then the rest gets distributed between the rest of it underneath. So your top one, top first result gets most of the clicks. So we've got like top on the maps and top on the organic. So we're getting most of the clicks there. A bigger piece of the pie because we've got two listings basically. So using this kind of technique here will blow your competition out of the water. Using this information that I'm going to show you here will blow your competition out of the water. So I'm just reading some of the questions here. Okay, so Craig's asking about, are you going to generate leads and offer them to local businesses, right? It's not as simple as that. That's one of the ways you can do it, but I'm going to share with you some other ways as well that you can do it. And Ted has converted that £15,000 into $21,933. So that's the average loft conversion on that. So that's a good old whack. So we're talking about virtual businesses here, yeah? Risk-free. And I want to show you what that means as well, yeah? So these are, and I say businesses, but when you say businesses, people are like, hey, I've never run a business, or I don't want to run a business. So it's not like that. It's owned and run by you in that sense of virtually, but there's no hassle of running a business. All the hassle and hard work that comes with running a business, that ain't there. Okay? And trust me, there's hassle. I've run multiple businesses myself, and there's hassle that comes with it. So to take the hassle out of the way is golden. You've got no staff neither. You've not got people turning up late for work, not turning up at all, going home early, skiving off. You got payroll and paying them pension and healthcare and all that crap. You got none of that. No accountants involved. You don't have to have like yourself an accountant to run these different businesses. It's not like that. No investment in vehicles. A lot of businesses, depending on what it is, you would need to provide vehicles for your staff to get around in and whatever, like Deliveroo. None of that. No investment in stock. So obviously a lot of your money can be tied up in inventory and stock. None of that. No debt. A lot of businesses will loan money to grow. And there's debt. You've got no debt with that. And no dealing with customers neither, which is weird. How can you have a business and you don't deal with customers? But it's true. So what can you do with a virtual business? You know, we've just seen all that. There's none of this stuff here, which sounds great. And we've also gone back to, you know, the low competition, high opportunity, massive amounts of unlimited amounts of niches there as well, and all these plus points. So what can you do with a virtual business? You can sell it. Okay, so you can build these up and you can sell them. You can rent it out. So we spoke about recurring income. You know, you can rent it out to bring in recurring income. You can sell it outright for a nice tidy fee. So imagine the loft conversion one there. In fact, I'm just going to pop over to my Google Chrome here, yeah. Let me just turn off my... So this is the... so I've just turned off my my results as well, you know, like hide private results, so I don't get none of that in here. But this is us here. Loft conversions, got a nice big spread here on the side, you know, so everyone's eyes obviously drawn straight to that. This is us, and this one here as well. Oops, that's the actual site itself. Just clicked on that. Here we are here at the top. Okay, so we're getting them leads, as I say, and this is our map results. So we've actually got a nice big spread in here, and you can imagine, you know, how many clicks we're getting because of that as well. And this is like, you know, $21,900 minimum on these loft conversions. You know, it's a big ticket. So I just wanted to show you that. So you can sell these, you know, you can sell this, you can build this site up, yeah, and sell it outright. Okay, you can rent it. You know, you can rent it monthly. You can run it yourself. You know, the thing is with these, yeah, is if you want to sell the leads or whatever you want to call them to businesses, yeah, then you're going to get a certain amount of money. If you want to take the calls yourself and speak to the customers, yeah, it's completely up to you whether you do this or not. But if you want to speak to the customers yourself and get them that little bit more further down the road, then that lead is now worth a lot more money than if it is just sending people phone calls. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of the time, maybe somebody will just be, you know, searching for, I don't know, information or whatever. But if you can filter them people out and you can get somebody who's like, yeah, I'm ready to go, I want to buy now, that lead's going to be worth a lot more money. So you can run it yourself, or you can get somebody to run it for you, if you know what I mean. You know, employ somebody to do that. You can test with it. You can test anything out you want. What's the one job you've always wanted to do? I don't know, one of your hobbies or something. What is it? You can start it. You can start that business virtually with this. I don't know what it will be. You know, maybe you've always wanted to own a fishing shop or something. I don't know. You know, you can start that with this, and it's a crazy model. You can negotiate with it as well. And what I mean by that is, you know, you have the power. Okay, you know, you're in control here. You're 110% in control here, because you can switch this on and off for a business whenever you like. Yeah, so you've got some huge power here. So you've got negotiating skills here as well, and you will get taken seriously. If you've ever done any kind of cold calling, tell you, man, it's hard work. Yeah, it works, but it's hard work. You've got to be in it, you know, for the long haul. You phone people up and say, hey, you know, I was wondering whether, you know, you might want to buy my, no thanks, we're not interested, Blump. Hello, yeah, I was wondering whether you would like to buy my no thanks, we're not interested. Phone down all the time, yeah. You phone them up and say, hey, look, I've got some clients that are looking for your product. They're going to go, what? Where are these clients coming from? Straight away, they're asking questions, they're engaged, you're getting taken seriously. You've ever tried any kind of cold calling? It's hard work and it's hard to get. They get them all the time. Businesses get them all the time. But when you call them up and say, "Hey, I've got customers that are calling me every day and they want to buy your product. Do you want to sell it to them?" Well, yeah, sure. It's just a no-brainer. So you have huge leverage there as well. You get taken seriously when you call people. You can also partner with it as well. So one of the things I'm doing is I'm selling this information to businesses, as I said earlier on, and whereas we're putting packages together for different businesses, I'm also working and speaking with, partnering with like recruitment agencies that supply staff to these people, to different businesses, because we've got this training here. We can train these guys. So I'm partnering with digital recruitment agencies that supply staff, because we've got the training that goes with the staff. It just puts the digital recruitment agency in a much better position to supply staff to businesses. So you can partner with this as well. And everything I'm talking about now as well, you can do that as well. Like I've just said to you about, partnering with a digital marketing recruitment agency, stuff like that. You can do all this kind of stuff because you're going to have access to this information. Yeah. You can sell it in so many different ways. It's not just about, virtual businesses. You can sell it. This depends what you want to do as a person, So this is a very, very unique model. Very unique model. And, anything else out there, I just don't see anything else comes close to it, to be honest, especially with a lot of the products that are being sold, on these quick launches, and obviously make a lot of recurring money with it. Yeah. So let me show you some results directly from this. Yeah. So I'm going to go back over to Google Chrome, and I'm going to log into my call tracking. So this is like the call tracking tool that we use to track calls. Let me know if you can see this screen as it goes. Let me just let me see some of these questions while I'm waiting. Let me know if you can see my screen. You should be able to see city numbers, it should say. No staff required unless you outsource. Rent out the virtual business, set up and sell. Yep. Okay, so yeah, Ted's asking a good question here. You must know the business inside out to be able to take calls and pass them on, no hassle. At the end of the day, yeah, you will. You can pick any niche you want. Yeah, I'm going to show you a niche now actually that we work in. Yeah, and it's just simple and there's no thought about it. Yes, the loft conversion thing is a little bit more intricate and is a bit more involved in that. But you can go into anything you want. Obviously there's more money in it there, so you think to yourself, well, I might learn a little bit about it, but you don't have to go down that niche. You can do any niche you want to. You could do, well, I had heaps of them there. Carpet cleaning was one of them, wasn't it? Home security, like CCTV, that'd be a good one. Roofers, roofing. Like my sister had a roof put on her house, £7,000 it cost for a roof. If you made 5% out of each sale, 5 or 10% out of each sale, Is it not worth learning a little bit, or just understanding how to take an order? You know, or not even taking an order, or just getting somebody to the point of, you know, of the sale. And at the end of the day, you know, you can call a roofing company and ask them questions, and they'll tell you everything you need to know. You know, they'll tell you everything you need to know on the phone. So you can get the information for free. Just call up a few people. But you know, you can go into some of these easy niches that just don't, you know, don't take no thought at all. So let me log in here, yeah. I'm going to reports. We go to call reports. I'm going to go to this month, yeah. So bear in mind, we are, what are we on today? The 28th. I'm nearly at the end of the month now. So there's 253 calls so far. There we go, 28th today, and it started on the 2nd. So 253 calls in the month of May. Okay. We go to last month, 179 calls. Okay, so these are calls we've generated off a business, or a virtual business, should I say? Yeah. And you think these would be valuable to a business? Do you think somebody would bite your arm off for these things? Of course they would. Let me go number and date, yeah. So you see this number here, okay? Just to show you, I'm not just pulling this stuff out of my ass. Here's the last bit of the number here, 10438. Okay, and this is the website where it's coming from as well. So I'm going to show you this. There is 10438. 10438. So these are the actual phone. This is the site where people are calling from. Okay. So then this is SkipHire, as you can see. You know, how much information, how much knowledge do you have to hire a skip? None at all. You know what I mean? It's pretty basic stuff. So that's just one example there. So guys, how much value is in this program here? Because, you know, I've just showed you the calls. I've showed you that there's low competition, high opportunity, massive amounts of keywords, niches, different cities, states, whatever it is. How much value is in this program? And the low competition as well. Let me just explain to you about the low competition, yeah. When you go for, let me just go back to here, where are we? When you go for these niches here, yeah, you've got these different niches here, and let me tell you, the loft conversion one, it was easy to get on there and start generating leads off that. Very easy, surprisingly easy. And you know why? And this runs across like 90% of the niches out there as well. It's because people that are like underneath me on the listings there on Google, they don't know how to get a site onto the top of Google. They don't know about a website. They don't even know they don't know anything about websites. They don't know anything about online marketing. They don't know anything about driving traffic or conversions or anything. Do you know what I'm saying? They know about, you know, camper van hire. They know about veterinaries. They know about selling alloy wheels. They know about dog home boarding. You know what I mean? They know about CCTV. Yeah, that's their speciality. And you may think to yourself, well, they pay somebody, they employ somebody. They don't, because these are like small businesses. Yeah, you know, lots and lots and lots of small business don't want to spend money. Yeah, I work with them. every day. I know this for a fact, man. Yeah, even when you come up to them with a no-brainer deal, look, I'll get you on page one. I'll bring you in this, extra 100 leads a month, yeah. And they're like, wow, £200 a month is a bit much. You're like, what? You're gonna get, you know what I mean? You get in front of, you're gonna get an extra 100 calls, yeah. That's gonna convert into an extra 50 sales a month, yeah. 50 sales a month. You charge like £300 for your service. That's an extra 15 grand a month I'm gonna give you, and I'm only charging you 200 quid, and you're saying it's too expensive. You know what I mean? Just don't. Trust me, they don't want to spend money, yeah. So they would rather like do everything cheap, and you can come in there with this information, yeah, and just blow them out the water. Blow them out the water, big time. Trust me. The loft conversion one was very, 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 very easy. So inside this program here, yeah, there's over 700 hours worth of actionable content, and this is like a video membership area, okay? Over 700 hours of content that's going to walk you through, yeah, how this is all done. All of my resources that I personally use to get these results that I've just been showing you are inside here as well. So you're going to get access to them, yeah. You're going to be able to use them yourself and do, use exactly what I'm using, or exactly the same tools that I'm using. Also, exact same step-by-step case study from the first step to the last step, yeah, which is like basically getting hold of the domain all the way up to recurring income, okay? There's a case study inside there. It's set out all the way, step by step, video after video after video. You just sit there and go through them, yeah, and copy what I've done, okay? That's in there as well, yeah. Proven niche that you can start making money from straight away, okay? Like Ted was saying, some of them are, easier than others to deal with, like the loft conversion one. There's a little bit more work involved in that, but there's more money involved, so I don't mind that. But there's certain niches that you can just bump straight into and start earning. And so I'll show you them proven niches that work, and you can start earning money from with them. I'm also going to give you, this is like kind of like an unannounced thing, yeah. I'm going to give like a lifetime access, yeah, for yourself to a second business platform training, okay? So this is something that we're building at the moment. We're launching it very, very soon. You can have access to it straight away, but we're launching it. We're adding content, we're adding more and more and more content to it, and you get lifetime access to that. It's actually like, if you wanted a monthly access, £97 a month, £97 a month. So dollars, again, I don't know what that converts into. It's probably like $130 or something like that a month. So it's £97 a month, to get access to this, and a huge amount of content that's going to be put into there and is already in there. It's all about, driving traffic. It's all about ranking. It's all about, getting on the first page of Google, driving leads to businesses, conversions, just loads of content in there. And it's going to be like sold to businesses. Like, say, hey, you're a small business, buy into this, and you can like run your own business. So it kind of goes hand in hand with what you're looking at with this virtual business training. But I'm going to give you access to that as well. Okay, so that's a bonus there. Also, 6 sessions of coaching from me. Okay, to make sure you get any kind of questions that you've got answered. Okay, and actioned as well. So every week we will sit down and make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you've got a clear action plan for the next week as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of it is to do with that as well. Even when you get all this content dumped in your lap, it's like, hey, You know, you want somebody to bounce some stuff off as well, bounce some ideas off on that as well. So 6 sessions of that coaching from me, yeah. And also access to a closed VIP Facebook group dedicated for this program only, yeah. So again, you know, you can get like Facebook access to us as well. Obviously, I'll be in there answering questions and stuff. But the 6 sessions of coaching will be like Skype calls. Okay, so that's like, you know, we're like one-to-one sharing screens and that, yeah. So with all this, what more do you need? You know, what more do you need? There's just, as I said to you, you know, what I've just gone through there, 700 hours of material in there, yeah, that goes through everything. It takes you through a case study. So it's like handheld straight through with a case study, yeah. You've got massive amounts of opportunity. You've got low competition. You've got a huge amount of keywords that you can go for, cities, states, whatever you want to call them, niches. You know, you've got so much to choose from there. You're spoiled for choice. Plus, you've got a hand-holding case study inside there. You've got coaching from me as well in there. It's just a massive, massive package, yeah. So let's recap on that. Over 700 hours worth of actionable content, yeah. All of my resources, I forgot to say that again, all of my resources I personally use to get results, yeah. Exact step-by-step case studies from the first step to the last step where you can earn recurring income off this. And as you probably guessed as well, I forgot to say this is scalable, you know what I mean? You can scale this up to the moon and back. You know, there's no like shortage, you know, as we just spoke about, there's no shortage of niches, there's no shortage of cities. You can be a carpet cleaner in loads of different cities, all the different cities in the US if you want. And then you can get in front of all the different keywords for carpet cleaning as well. It's just a massive amount. I don't even know what the figure is to put on it. Number 4 there, proven niches that you can start making money in from straight away. Okay? Lifetime access to a second business training platform. Okay? Again, huge value here. 6 sessions of coaching from me to make sure you got any kind of questions answered and actioned as well. Access to VIP closed Facebook group dedicated to this program as well. Okay. So, as I said at the beginning of this program here, I'm going to answer questions as well. There's a few, quite a lot of questions coming. I'm going to answer questions in a minute. So as I said, for this, at the beginning of this webinar, yeah, I spoke about, and sorry for people who are watching the replay here, I didn't record the beginning of the webinar, excuse me, I'm only human. So at the beginning of the webinar, I actually said that, you know, this is currently being sold at the moment for $2,000, okay? And it's going to be rising to $15,000 after this is finished, okay? And the reason why it's going to 15,000, you may think, yeah, right, 15 grand, you know, it's a big jump. It's because I'm moving from the model of selling to individual people to selling to businesses. And again, you can do the same thing yourself with this content. This is another way you can sell it. You can sell yourself, whatever, you know. It's not just about, you know, building business, virtual businesses. You can sell the information to people as well. So it'll be rising to 15,000 because I'm going to be selling to businesses. And you know yourself, businesses have got money to invest in things like this. They've got money, you know, and they understand that if, hey, look, I can invest 15 grand in this and I can make 200. You know, they understand that. They see the value in it. They've got the infrastructure in place to do it. So 15,000 is not an awful lot of money for businesses. So, you know, I'm just saying after this, it's going up to 15 grand. So the opportunity is now. to get on this. Okay? So, with a massive 62% off, what I'm currently selling it for at the moment, and with my time being sold for this price, I'm going to limit it to 10 sales, yeah, because, you know, I don't want like loads of people. I don't want to be tied up with having to like coach loads of people for this price here I'm going to reveal in a minute, for 62% less than I usually do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because obviously my time is valuable, and so I'm going to limit it basically to 10 sales only. I don't want to be inundated with loads of orders and then, you know, for this cheap price basically. So I'm going to limit it to 10 only. So the opportunity is now to get on this for $997, yeah. 50% discount. I don't know why it says 62% as it goes. I think that's the next price as it goes. So $997, yeah, is the price for this. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put in a different price as well. I'm going to take some things out. Okay? So depending on what you want as a person, how you best learn things, how you best get results, I'm going to give you two options here. There's $497, yeah? And that's basically, I'm going to take out the time thing, which for me, which is the coaching part of it, you know what I mean? I'm going to take that out. Okay? So you can get everything here, apart from this, yeah, for the $497, or you can get everything here, including the 6 sessions of coaching, for $997. Okay, so I hope that's clear enough. And obviously here is the link as well to go to. So this is called veridicalseo.com/coaching. That's for this one here, yeah, $997. That's if you want to get on board with that and get in on the one-to-one coaching, yeah. And again, I'm limiting this to 10, okay? So that's veridicalseo.com/coaching. And that's spelled V-E, so V-E, RID, R-I-D, I-C-A-L, veridicalseo.com/coaching. Or you've got the link on here for the $497, which is basically everything without the 6 coaching sessions. Again, veridicalseo.com/members. Okay, I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to put it in the chat as it goes. Okay, so this is the 997 link. Yeah, I'm going to put this in the chat. So that's just gone out to everybody. And I'm going to put this one in the chat as well, yeah? This is the 497. I'll just put that in the chat as well. Hopefully you can click on them links. If you can't, just copy and paste them. Okay, so let me just go through some of these questions here. If you've got any questions about the price or the links or anything like that, man, hit me up. So I'm just going to go through some of these questions here. Yeah, so Ted's saying builders, carpenters, plasterers, roofers, electricians, exactly. There's loads of people, and these people as well, yeah. You know, the typical builder, they ain't too, you know, clued up on websites and how to do this stuff. So this is what I'm saying. The competition is hugely low, man. You know, they're not like big businesses with big budgets where they can, you know, spend lots of money on marketing agencies and SEO agencies and, You know, they're not like that. These are small businesses, yeah. And to tell you the truth, you're doing them a service, man. You're doing them a favor, yeah. You know, a lot of these people are back on page 2 are scratching around for business. You know, they're worried about, you know, where they're going to get their next business from, where they're going to get their next money from. So Abdullah's saying, do you have to wait to rank before this can work? Okay, so there is a period, okay, and it depends on like how extravagant you want to be, okay? So if you want to go for like some more competitive stuff, because let's face it, you know, and I show you all this, how to look for the less competitive stuff. I show you all this in the training, yeah. But if you want to go for some more competitive stuff, there's typically more rewards, and it will take you a little bit longer to make it happen. But if you want to go for like the less competitive stuff, where the rewards are still fine, yeah, and you'll be able to earn recurring income coming off this. If you want to go for that, then you're going to see results quicker, a lot quicker. Okay. Somebody saying lost audio. Hope it's back. Someone else saying 700 hours. Oh my God. So yeah, I mean, it's you know, it takes you. I mean, some of the stuff you may already know with like, but it takes you right from the very beginning. You know, buying a domain name, everything. You know, so it takes you right from the very start. Some of this stuff you might already know, so you know you'd be able to not skip through it, but you'd be able to just kind of like gloss over it, if you know what I mean. See more of these here. They get on about 700 hours, yeah, of content. Don't have 10 weeks to review all that. No, I mean, you know, you don't have to go through absolutely everything, yeah. The way I teach in this, yeah, you don't have to go through everything to see results, okay? I mean, personally myself, I'm always learning, yeah. So, you know, whatever it is you do, you're always learning. There's always new stuff to learn. And that's good because, you know, you always do want to learn. But, you know, you will see by going from starting from the beginning, yeah, what I say to people is don't sit there, yeah, and watch all of the content and then go back and start doing it, because that's just like overwhelm, man, you know, and that's where a lot of courses break down, yeah. Don't do that. Watch one video, implement it. Watch the second video, implement it. Watch the third video, implement it. Watch the fourth video, implement it. That's how you see success in the shortest space time possible, okay? Because if you go and watch all of that content, yeah, at the end of it you go, Jesus, man, that's a lot of stuff. I don't think I can do that. You know what I mean? It's just overwhelmed. Your brain cannot cope with all that information. So you have to take it in bite sizes, in steps, which is why I say start from the beginning, watch the first video, and then put it into action. Yeah, and you know, so but you don't have to go through all of the 700 hours to actually see results. There's just more content in there about different things, but going through the step-by-step case study, you know, will take you through it all. So I hope that's answered your question there. Somebody else asking about pay-per-click. No, you don't. You don't use pay-per-click. You can use pay-per-click, and in the other second membership area, the other business course I'm going to throw in with this as an added bonus. In that one, you will learn about pay-per-click. Okay, so I don't know what you know about pay-per-click, so you can use that as well. It depends, you know, I mean, personally myself, I would say stick to this and just go through this, because I know it works. I know pay-per-click works as well, but you don't want to get overwhelmed with too much stuff to do. You know, anything else, any of the courses you've got going on, any of the stuff you've got going on, put it to one side and do this, you know, because this stuff works, man. Do you know what I mean? You're going to see great results out of it. Somebody Ted saying, why don't I offer an outsourced service to set up the virtual businesses to get going very quickly? That is a brilliant question there, because I'm actually setting all this up at the moment, yeah, and I'm recording everything. You know, like everything that I do for my outsourcers, yeah, it's all being recorded because I want to give it to the outsourcer. I'll record a video and say, hey, there, go do this for me, yeah. So all of that content will be available as well. So you could use that content if you want to pay an outsourcer to do it. Again, it just depends how you want to play all this, like, you know, what you want to do, how you want to play it out. So just give me 5 minutes, guys. I just need to check how many people are on this, because I can't take on any more than 10, okay? You guys may have seen some like screenshots as well of like PayPal as well. I was posting some screenshots up as well of this. Okay, so I've got 7 guys so far on board, yeah? So as I say, I'm only taking 10 on, so I've got three spaces left basically. And I will be putting this out as a replay from what I've recorded, okay? Let me see if I can show you some of this this money coming into my PayPal as well, yeah. But I don't want to. One second here. I don't want to. Show some of the names on here as well. So let me just try and. Okay, let me just share my full screen. Main screen. So tell me now whether you can see my my PayPal. Let me know if you can see my PayPal, because these are basically monies off this exact same process. And you can see they're all, the dollar ones isn't to do with it. These are all in pounds, obviously, because I'm doing this in the US, but sorry, in the UK. So you can see the kind of revenue I'm bringing in: 160, 240, 240, 156, 126, 240, 240, 240, 170, 225, 456, 231. This is just this month as well, 228. You know, and this is from virtual business, okay? So guys, I hope you've seen the power of this, and I hope you've you know, seen how different this is. I mean, just hit me up in the chat, yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, yeah. If money was not the problem, yeah, in a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you in making this happen? How interested are you in implementing this and start setting things up for the future? On a scale of 1 to 10, hit me up in the chat. Let me know. If money was not the option, if money was not an object, should I say. I was going to have a swig of water while you do that. So a lot of people are saying tens here, man, as well. Yeah, nice. Tens, okay. So, as I say, we've already got 7 people on board. I've got 3 spaces left, yeah. The money side of things here, yeah. From it's not a problem, yeah. It shouldn't be a problem to you because it's not about the money. Like I said with the businesses, yeah. Like I said here, I said, I'm going to sell this for 15 grand, okay? Because businesses here, yeah, they will pay 15 grand for this because they see the value of it. They see the return on investment. They know that they can get this content, yeah, and they can earn themselves 200 grand with it. And there's no reason why you guys can't do the same. Okay? So it's like, it's not about how much you're spending, yeah? It's not about how much you're investing in this. You need to think about how much you're going to have return on this. This is why a lot of people are buying $7 products and expecting to, earn themselves, sat on the beach while money's flying into their PayPal all the time. It's not about how much you're spending, yeah. It's about the information inside, okay? And it's about the return on your investment. That's what everything is about. It's about value at the end of the day. Money has got no value on it unless you invest it. Money sat under your mattress, money sat in your bank account. It's got no value on it. Money is there to be spent, to be invested, to make more money with. So this is exactly what this is about. So guys, have a think about that for a second, because this is an opportunity that I personally have seen a massive difference in from the last 4 years of chasing my tail with these small ticket products that promise the earth and don't deliver at the end of the day. And until I found this, I was chasing my tail. So guys, I'm going to, it's like, I've been on here for about an hour and 20, hour and 20 minutes now. So I'm going to shoot off. If you want to take a screenshot of this, have a think about it. I've got 3 spaces left. I've still got them 3 spaces left. I've showed you the PayPal coming in. I've showed you the calls coming in. I've told you what's inside you're getting. I've told you the opportunities that are inside as well. The amount of different niches there are out there. There's an unlimited amount supplied out there, so you can scale this to the moon and back. Yeah, you can make a massive business out of this. You can sell it in multiple different ways. There's low competition, high opportunities. Personally, it's a no-brainer. So guys, I'm going to shoot off. I hope you're well, and whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to do for the next many years or whatever, I wish you all the best in it, yeah. But just remember, it's yourself, man, that takes this action, and no matter what you do, You know, it's hard work out there, man. It's hard work. That's what pays off at the end of the day, hard work. So whatever you're going to do, you're going to have to put that hard work in to make it pay off. So it's about the opportunity that you're putting that hard work into, whether it's low level or high level. I think, you know, from this presentation, this one here has proved that it's a high level. So guys, take it easy. I'm going to shoot off. Speak to you soon. Thanks for coming on board.